Hello and welcome back to Guild Wars Factions. We are vanquishing another area with Henchmen. So I'm on 2 Tanaki Temple and I'm just going to jump right into the Vanquish while I'm doing this quest. The idea is, I think the quest reduces the spawns a little bit, not by much, and it doesn't get rid of any of the bosses. So what I'm going to do is just take advantage of this fact. Maybe it doesn't reduce the spawns, but I think it does like slightly. But we also have to do the quest with the, like in hard mode, so that'll be kind of fun. It shouldn't be hard though, like 2 enemies come at a time, it's like not really that bad at all, so shouldn't be a bad quest to do in hard mode. Alright, so these just collapsed, and there's this is like a nightmare, like this little group right here. Let's see if we can get this off. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, maybe not. It's semi-perfect. They're in a maelstrom. If I can kill all these spirits, the Rit can't heal because he uses spirit transfer, which is a very powerful skill, actually. Alright, all the other LEs are dead. I hate how they perfectly follow me, like, even in combat. I lagged. Lag death. Like, I do not like how they follow me while we're fighting things. Like, if they would just chill the fuck... Like, none of us would have died if they would have just stayed put. I guess I have to flag them in the future so they don't do that, but... That's definitely why we died there. Like, they just... Like, the problem with henchmen and heroes is that they're always balled up around you, and it's very annoying to deal with. And it's just a thing that they do. The fact that we don't have, like, controls to tell them to not be stupid is kind of irritating, to be honest. Oh shit. Fantastic. While we're rezzing. Alright, this is bad. I didn't realize, like, all of fucking Shiro's army would awaken by doing that, but I was just gonna open a chest while we were rezzing. Apparently not. Apparently it's time to wipe. That's fun. Alright, well, shit. Yeah, we're still rezzing. I doubt I can kill any of them because of the stupid spirit transfer. It's so fucking annoying, but that's whatever. Though, like, these groups will split apart, so it's all good. Alright, that was good. 27 DP right out of the gate. Okay. Let's do this again. Yeah, that wipe, the initial wipe was, in my opinion, the fault of the henchmen, because, like, they literally just stand in adjacent. Like, can they at least stand nearby? Like, I don't know why the fuck... Like, the reason people wipe in this game is usually because they're stacked on top of each other and they're getting hit by, like, a boss, like an LE or a Rit boss AoE. That's usually why people wipe, if we're being completely honest about like, what happens in this game. And a lot of it has to do with this shit. This is adjacent range. Can they at least be in nearby range so that, like, it doesn't happen as frequently? The obvious answer is no, it can't, but... because why would they adjust a variable or give you, like, an option right here? Like you could put it here or here, where it's like, follow me short, follow me wide, follow me, like, adjacent, area, nearby, like, have, like, for their positioning. Alright, I think this is going to aggro everything, so I'm going to have to just straight up do one of these. Alright, first of all, get the fuck off me. Alright, I got dazed immediately. That's good. I'm about to get KD'd. Okay, this is a little bit of a shit show. They do have an LE I didn't see. I need to kill this. Oh my god. Oh, I got it off at least. I'm playing for 2 hours, please take a break. Well, if Vanquishing didn't take as long as it did, I would not be needing to play for this long, to be fair. Dang, dude, die. Alright, it looks like things are not going well. Holy shit. Oh. This is weird. The funny thing is they could probably kill this, but they don't have res, so. Holy shit, I'm at 53 DP already? See, this is what can happen in hard mode. Like a few stupid mistakes like this. What quest do you have? Burn corpses? Oh, head over to Buckdeck. Okay, sometimes I'll do a quest to kill the DP, but... Yeah, like sometimes dumb little mistakes or accidental over aggro can lead to high DP, which can kind of fuck you for the rest of the Vanquish. But luckily there's a lot of Ampha spawns I can kill to mitigate this issue. So after this, the Plagueborn dudes, or these Plagueborn dudes, I should be fine. I can go grab Menlo, or is it Togo? It's one of the two. You get either Togo or Menlo from going to the temple. Let me just see. Speak to the spirits who reside there. But if they die, I fail the quest, so that would be unfortunate. So while they would help, they would probably die too. Alright, there's just a single writ with spirit transfer. Things with spirit in the name are extremely strong. Spirit transfer, spirit bond. These are two of the best skills in the game. Did he die? Where is he? Alright, give me minions. Alright, let's try opening this chest again without it causing my entire fucking party to wipe instantly. Jesus Christ. The fucking pop-ups, dude. And it's, let's see. Can I at least get a sup vigor? Can I at least get something good? Nope. Oh well. That's fine. Alright. Let's see what we can make happen. These are gonna scatter by the time I get over here. Go there. Alright, that was good. So I'd say remain tanky. Sweet. They started getting nuked by this, but... Heal me. Alright, that's somewhat okay. We'll start killing these Ampha to get rid of this DP. Probably not that group first. I'll get them on the way over there. I'll clear these ones out. Gotta get rid of these vermin. Get these vermin off the streets. If I can catch up to them, I guess. You know? Alright. Luckily their healers kind of suck. So it's not... Actually most of the Ampha builds are kind of terrible. Unless they're the Winds of Change Ampha, then they're like insane. Alright, I'm gonna loot some of this junk. Alright. We are slowly making a comeback. Alright, I'm going to focus this Necro down because it's just going to keep eating corpses for health, which is annoying. It's like the main thing they do. They don't even really do anything. I don't even remember what their build is. Let's see what he uses or tries to use. Barb Signet, Vile Miasma, Death Nova. Yeah, I don't want them doing that crap, so enough of that. They just keep spamming traps. Alright. I feel like traps were designed to be used by NPCs, and for some obscure farms too, but mostly the NPCs thing. Oops. There we go. Heaven's Delight. Alright, this is just a bunch of scattering right now. Not ideal, but it's happening. Oops. The Soul Feast. That's what I remember about these, because that's like really all they do is just keep themselves from dying for like a few seconds by spamming a dumb skill. Alright, I'm gonna wait a second for regen. My dudes are obviously getting messed up a bit. They're crippled and shit. It is +3. That's pretty good, actually. I mean, it's touch, I believe. Like, they have to run up to you, but it's still pretty good. I guess for blood is power, they just throw the blood at you. That's like the idea behind it. Alright, we're getting there. Okay, this area, I believe, has, yeah, Lieu of the Knives. It has drop down, so. Unlike the Plagueborn one that I did not know had drop downs, this one I am aware of. So maybe we'll play this one a little bit smarter. Yeah, I think the drop down is at the chest, actually. If there's a chest that there's no enemies near, it's either a wandering mob or it's a drop down. So, just some interesting little factoids for you there. If you know what I mean. Alright, let's just kind of see... Oh, where is he even? I guess he drops down at the chest. It'd be cool if there was always, like, loot down there. Like a dumb little, like, environmental chest. And then, like, just spawns all these dudes. Because I think that's where he spawns, is down there. Got a bunch of Afflicted. This one actually might be difficult. The Afflicted can be hard to kill. Because they have really good healing with their writs, and their Ellies are pretty dangerous. Let's see. Really? There's no drop down? Alright, I guess I'll skip the boss. Unless it's like right here. Q12 basic skin hammer. This one actually might be a hard Vanquish now that I'm doing it. The Amfa section is not a problem, but obviously the Afflicted is. They're actually kind of a threat. There's quite a lot of them in this section too. I actually forgot about that. Okay, so here's the quest route. So all this is cleared except for like that mob over there. So I should really clear all these Amfa outs. Holy shit. Damn, dude, what the fuck? I got owned, holy shit. Like right through fucking unsuspecting strike, hitting for 200 damage. Just got like spiked. Yeah, like once you're low, it can be easy to continue to die. Like you just keep dying. Like right now, I'm just gonna degen out. Now I'm at 60%. I know my team isn't, but I'm the main damage. So when I'm dead, things don't die very fast. All right. Fuck, dude. All right, this is a group that I had in mind, like things like this, like a bunch of archers, you know, something easy, just to cleanse some DP. We don't really have strong anti-physical, like, weakness or anything, so, like, the anti-physical is just from Kai Ying, really. I could bring some anti-physical, but, like, my bar is already stretched so thin. Like, I have a hard time managing energy, let alone bringing all this extra shit to the table. Like, I have such high damage. I actually do not know this area that well. Alright, a bunch of assassins. So we'll do this. Lag. The hell? Is this not lag? What's happening? Are they just standing there? I thought I was lagging, but they're just standing there. The game, they're just broken. Alright, I'll nuke them, whatever. Fuck it. If they want to just stand there and die, that'll help me get rid of some DP. That was weird. Very strange. We'll fight these, it's whatever. Alright, I'll fuck these up. I'm gonna step back. Just nuke these assassins down. Yeah, this area looks really cool. I love the dragon pipe things with like the sewage water coming off of them, and like the big stone walls that make you feel like you're like microscopic in this massive city. Like you truly feel like an ant or like a rat. You're a rat in the sewers. Uh-oh. Got a clipping error there, but whatever. I'm sure most people don't even come in this region, so they probably didn't notice it when building it. That dude, 3D, like I don't fault devs for that shit. Placing 3D objects and having things line up properly can be very difficult and time consuming. So like making sure that there's no like missing sections of the map and stuff like that is actually very annoying to get right. So when I see that in games, I'm just like, it's fine. Because like it's truly annoying as hell to get it right. Like it's just it can be very challenging to do. And it's not like they're just bad at their job. Like it's very difficult because you have to look at things from a shit ton of different angles to make sure that isn't like a thing, you know, that's happening in your game. So when I see things like that, I don't like get upset. It's like because I know the struggle. Oh shit. All right, Maelstrom's off. Fuck it, we're in a Raj. That's bad. I'm dead. I'm gonna cast spells like I'm dead. Okay, their back line is fucked. Alright, that's good. Okay. They died, but I didn't. Like some of the back line died. Because of my tankiness. Dude, that was a nightmare situation. When it's a boss's Raj, like you're fucked. I call Ray of Judgment Raj. Because that's, you know, Ray of Judgment. But yeah. Alright, we got our boys back. This DP is rough. It's rough stuff, man. Alright, so this area is clear up here. So I have to clear out the Ampha in this section, and then go down to the Plagueborn, which could be, or the Afflicted, which can be challenging. So that's going to be the big thing. Some of these groups are getting big too, like even though they're like dumb, they have dumb builds that aren't like a big threat, they can still be a threat just with volume of damage. Alright, so this assassin's gonna come in. Just throw that on him. Nuke their backline. Ellie is really effective at nuking balled up things. Shit, these things are so dangerous. Jesus Christ. Like this fucking unsuspecting strike taking me down to half health. It's so crazy. Wow, they're actually kind of surviving. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Look at that, 144 damage. And I died from the fucking... Damn it. I'm never going to get rid of this DP. From the Death Nova stack. I knew I should have fucking backed up. I completely forgot these dumbasses of Death Nova. Oh my god. Man, this is fucking nuts. This is so crazy. Like, no one uses unsuspecting strike either. Oh my god, what the fuck? Dude, what is happening in RuneScape right now? There's like fucking... There's like a credit card warrior in Bandos with an obsidian cape, like level 90, crashing my fucking obby pure. And I'm on like a 2-stack. Like, people are so clueless. The fuck? Like, no one even goes for 2 stacks of... Okay, he hopped. No one goes for 2 stacks of crabs. So it's like, why is he crashing what people don't even want? Like, everyone wants a stack of 3 crabs. If you don't play RuneScape, what I'm talking about is people kill crabs that respawn. And a 2 stack is 2 crabs that respawn. A 3 stack is 3 crabs that respawn. And when they respawn, they attack you. And you can AFK train on them. I'm gonna get the fuck away from these dudes. So, when a high-level player is... like attacking one of your crabs and you're on a 2 stack, that's like essentially stupid. Like, it doesn't even make sense because no one even wants a 2 stack. Because what happens is you kill the 2 crabs. I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. You kill the 2 crabs fast, and then you're just sitting there, and then sometimes you log out. So it's generally not ideal to kill 2 crabs. You usually want a 3 stack for this type of enemy. I love when Meteor just misses like that when they're like running. Alright, this is pretty bad. Guess I'll just keep trying to help as best I can. Kill some of these. Let's be a little smart. They're marksmen, right? Fuck. Our healer just died. Jesus, dude. Get away from me. Get away from me. Alright. Maybe I kill them here. This would be funny. Just exploiting the fact that they're dumb. Or maybe I'm dumb. We'll find out soon enough. Alright. They're still standing in the AoE. That's good. This Vile Miasma is actually killing me. One of the worst skills in the game. Feels bad. Damn. Oh, it still got off? No, it didn't. Okay. Shit, dude, this is going horrible. I'm like halfway done, but it's like so sketchy. I'm gonna have to buy away some DP. Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm close. That's not bad. So I guess the unofficial rule for this is any gold I make while vanquishing I can use to buy away DP, but I'm not bringing like things that remove DP or gold with me from the start, so this is all gold I got from vanquishing this area and the area before. And it's quite expensive to get rid of too. It's not cheap and it's not fun. And it only hits me too. Like, it doesn't hit my team. So now I'm just like half shit DP, so. Alright, so this is a little annoying how these are so spread out. And there is a boss here, so if I can clean these out, we should be fine and kill this boss and have a great time. Killing the boss. So hit this, then hit that. Henchmen are on guards, they will not attack unless you ping or that you get attacked, which is annoying. So like, when you could just kill a mob right away from just fucking them in the ass, sometimes it is you who takes one for the team in this way. By getting F'd in the A, as they say. Alright, they're stacking up, so that's good. I'm gonna wait for all my cooldowns before going after this boss, because it probably has a dumb heal skill that it'll spam, so I want to get Maelstrom off and knock it down right away. And I'll wait for things like Union to come back. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to focus the boss right away. I'll ping it too. So we'll cast on it. Oh, what the fuck. Now we gotta kill this. Or at least it's using a bad skill. Alright, cool, it's dead. Oh cool, I got the gold. Or the gold. It's fucking green, dude! I got the gold, guys, look! I'm colorblind. Hell yeah, dude. We got the gold. Going for the gold, baby. Alright, let's see what this looks like. That's like an okay Little effect. Oh, come on, dude. It's fucking stock focus. At least it's like died, I think, but it's okay, I guess. Healing prayers +1. I mean, you can't really ask for more. Like, that's decent. I don't like running green focuses or foci unless they're really good. In this case, not impressed, but we got the gold. You know. Going for the gold. Alright, we got another big group. Hopefully I can tank it. These stupid necromancers and their fucking Death Nova nuked me, which is hilarious. Not gonna pretend like it wasn't, but... Oops, no, not on that. New face. There we go. Hell yeah, get fucked. Alright, marksmen are left. Guess we'll kill this. Alright, I'm just gonna chill out for a second, grab this plague idol, think about my life decisions. Alright, I thought about them. Okay. It almost looks like I'm mapping this, but I'm really just traveling down here. I refer to it as traveling, not mapping. Big difference. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Bunch of necros, some assassins. I'm gonna try to wait for the ball. The necro ball. Come on down to the Undercity. We have assassins that explode. Cool. I'm probably gonna stop picking up like non-collectors things because I'm running out of inventory space. Alright, DP is definitely going away. This big Ampha section is definitely helping. There's this whole center section is Plagueborn, which can be quite difficult. There's another boss over here, but I think it's quite easy, so it shouldn't be a problem. Famous last words. It's probably gonna nuke me to hell for some reason. Let's hit them with the good old nuke fest. Let's throw this down here. Kind of punish them for standing around. Maybe try to box them in a bit. That worked for 0.5 seconds. The good old half-second box-in technique. Alright, what boss is this? Cho Empath. Spirit Empath. Oh, it's a Ritz. Okay, it might have some channeling skills, I don't know. So I'll kill this, we'll get this sick loot box. That's what we'll do. We'll get some epic loot from the loot box. And then go after Cho. See, I like this. Look at how much damage they've already taken. This is ideal. The assassin has no idea what he's doing. He's just standing there doing nothing. Sometimes scatter breaks the AI, which is kind of interesting. I think that's another thing people don't talk about ever. The fuck? Where did these come from? A little confused right now. Alright, he put Death Nova on this, so I need to get the hell away from it. Too late? I like doing these splits and then nuking a thing. Simultaneous nuking. But sometimes scatter literally breaks AI. Like if it doesn't even aggro and it scatters, it can like you saw it right there. The dude just was like, huh? And just kept running around. Or no, he stood still. He just was like, alright. He just gave up. Alright, so obviously we'll do whatever we can to pull some of these cool cats. I don't know what these are doing. Alright, cool. Alright, definitely need to regen for a second. So they have a healer. Luckily the healers are shit. Like, their healers are not good at all. We're almost done with this Vanquish. A lot of the DPs are moved. The afflicted groups always are a problem, though. If you imperfectly pull them, you wipe. Like, the mind burn, if there's like 2 or 3 Ellies and they're not getting maelstrommed, you're going to get mind burnt. You're going to get your brain fried to a crisp and then get sent straight back to the res shrine. So, can't be having that. Alright, I'm just going to focus the boss, I guess. It has Blood Song, it has Dissonance, that's fun. And it's attacking me. Spirit Empath. Alright, fuck your spirits, dude. We ain't having that. we don't want your spirits right now. That's not what we're all about. Alright, it's dead. Alright, that actually was not a bad boss at all. Here, have a meteor. Alright, that actually went really well. I'm almost cleansed of DP. Holy shit. Alright, this might be salvageable. Alright, I'm just gonna run over here just to reveal this path into Napoi Explorable. Oh yeah, I forgot to vanquish that before I came this way. Oh well. I'll have to go back and do it. Napoi Quarter Explorable. Alright, there we go. Alright, I think there's like the boss and some drop-downs, pop-ups rather, because they jump up from the Undercity, which is kind of cool, to be honest, like with how they just kind of come up from the earth and then just fuck you up really bad right away. Like, I do like the Plagueborn mobs. I like the whole vibe. I like these dragon pipes, you know? I think it's very cool. Is that a fire in there? What is that? It's like a lantern. I have to be really careful in both of these because I think I can get pretty fucked up. Yeah, there's 2 Ellies in a Mesmer. They have stolen speed, which is, oh man. All right, I'm gonna regen for a second. So. Okay. That's as good as it's gonna get. So what I'll try to do is just hit this with Maelstrom. It'll probably trigger spawns, but if they start to collapse around this, we might be fine. We'll see in like 5 seconds. These might trigger the spawns though, too. I just realized that, the minions. That's the only downside of minions, they can trigger shit, which is not helpful at all. And usually helps you wipe, so we'll see. Alright, we'll kind of pull back. Let this guy come to us if he wants to. He appears to have lost interest in our cause. Alright, so another big problem group. Shit. And in Mirage. They're in my AoE and we're in their AoE, so it's kind of like a trade. Alright, we need to kill this Ellie now. Oh damn, there's just 1 Ellie, dude. That's all it takes. Just 1 Ellie. Fuck, I'm dazed? Oh, they... Fucking dumbass brought arrowhead. Okay, at least he died. And he died. Kill it. Kill it! Yes, Signet of Spirits, yes! Kill him. He is... Oh no, he doesn't have res. Kill him, spirits. Do it. We'll get revenge. Cool. Low Shah is just chilling. Alright. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty close. Oh no, that is bad. That's not close at all. Alright, more Ampha. That could be ideal. Cleanse some DP from that trade there. Very fun. Jesus Christ, there's so many of them. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the healer, I guess. Let's see. Here, let's do this. Maybe I can get some of them. Okay, healer down, that's great. Might as well re-enchant. Throw this on him. I'll DPS this. Throw this on him. He's running around like a headless chicken. That's extremely lucky that he ended up settling there. Because now he has to... Okay, never mind, he ran forward a little bit more. Alright. Stupid fucking traps, dude. Oh, ArenaNet, you trolls. All these fucking dumbass traps. Like, no one uses spike trap, it's terrible. But, like, these NPCs use the shit out of that spike trap. They can't get enough of it. They eat spike trap for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're just trying to spread the word. Just trying to tank this. Our Sin is Tanai's Heat, which does some degen. It's actually not bad, because degen is one of the few ways that an Ellie can deal armor ignoring damage. So like, even if it's 10 degen, or like 5 degen, it's still 10 damage a second, which is still useful. Alright, here we go. We should cleanse most of our junk from this group now. There's a few more groups like this. We should be golden. There is another big upside to tonight's Heat. It causes weakened foes to attack slower. So if I splash Necro, because I can now that I have Senji's Corner, if I splash Necro and bring Enfeebling Blood, I can hit their physical for weakness nearby, and it'll also cause them to attack slower when I'm running Sin. And even just Enfeebling Blood in general is really good. It's probably one of the better skills you can bring for a secondary, like just a splash. Alright, this is a notorious Winds of Change quest, this region. Luckily we're not doing that shit right now. I'm not sure that I would want to do Winds of Change hard mode with Henchmen. I don't know that I am an insane person. I feel like that would be very hard to do. I'm just gonna meteor this Mesmer, because he's gonna stone speed me, so he can go fuck himself. Oh, he still got it off too, you motherfucker. Damn it. He still got it off. Jesus, dude. The Mesmers, man. They don't care about the game mechanics. They don't care about cooldowns. They don't care about casting times. They don't care about armor. They ignore 3 core essential game mechanics of the game that other classes need to respect. Alright. Got a few more groups. These Mesmers are killing me. I don't have that good of Hex removal either. I think Lo Sha has a Hex removal, but it's not the best. Alright, I have to get off Maelstrom in this case. This will help us win the fight. Ooh, it perfectly interrupted it. Oh, that's amazing. Get nuked, bitch! Alright, I'm just gonna run over here. Alright, they scattered, which is unfortunate. So watch out for this dumbass and his fucking broad arrowhead. It's like such a weird skill. Alright, cool. That went well. That went very well. I have no complaints over that whole little fight there. That was as good as it was going to get. I think there's some enemies in there still, but looks like we got this one, so we'll see pretty soon. We'll know very soon. Alright, this Mesmer needs to stop. Oh good, he used that. Drain enchantment, huh? That's rude. Is this obstructed? No, it's not. Awesome. They have to stand in a DOT, I think. Oh no, I put the Firestorm forward. Just hit him with this. Give this Mesmer, or this Necro some love. Oh, my warriors or my warrior, my Obby Pure in RuneScape's about to hit 60 strength. I can go PKing at chins once it does. And just like one-shot chinners for a bank. That's funny. So I might as well. I saw that shit too. At least it got removed fast. Props to the healers for doing that. At least it got like removed right away. I saw that shit. I was like, no! The broad arrow. Get that shit away from me. I don't want it. Alright, this area might be a little crazy. Because I think these like can overlap, so wait for energy. Oh wait, what the hell? Why is that so forward? Wait, where'd that come from? Did I just not see that? Am I like blind? Shit. We need to kill. I need to kill this immediately. You can't fuck around with these LAs. They kill you so fast. It's insane. The mesmers are a problem too, but this rid has to go as well. It's still being stolen speeded is terrible. All right, it's 40-40. I guess 40-20 triggered. All right, if I can kill this guy. Oh, he rezzed the Ellie? Jesus. Flesh of my flesh. Okay, cool. This is level 60. I'm done training this now for a while. I'm just gonna log out on it. Okay. Yeah, I can use Obby Maul now at 60 strength. Pretty huge. Alright, I'll kill this group, because sometimes these guys wander and this wanders, and it's just a big nightmare, so we'll try to prevent a nightmare from occurring. Those are far back. I don't know why they're so far back. Instant stolen speed. Destructed. Here, I have a flare. At least the healer died, so it's just an issue of collapsing everything else. Some burn on him. I'll get this red shrine just in case. Sweet. Just have to go through. I think when you tell people, like, you henchmen, like I was telling people like earlier, I was doing henchmen vanquishing and everyone thought I was like insane, but it's really not as hard as it seems. Like, I was actually expecting it to be harder, and it's really not as hard as you would think. Like, it is annoying, but like with proper play. Let's see if we can get this going. Just kill them all with the meteor there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what you like to see. I mean, maybe it's because of the way I'm doing it with this Ellie build. Like, if I was doing factions only Mesmer, this would be much harder because the Mesmer doesn't have the damage carry. So I'm not exactly sure how I'd be getting off damage. Like, obviously I'd overload Cry combo things and use E-Surge and shit, and probably like Arcane Echo E-Surge. But it wouldn't be as much compressed damage. Like, Firestorm, Bed of Coals, and Meteor is such an insane amount of damage. I'm about to overexhaust myself here, but whatever. Shit, he's got Raj off. We gotta move. Go, 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 move, move, move. They're just getting interrupted all the time. Maelstrom is so good. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. Look at that. Just Maelstrom, Bed of Coals, Firestorm. Killed all of them. Alright, we definitely have to res and regen, so now would be a good time to chill the flip down. We're almost done with this Vanquish, though. It's pretty exciting. I'm debating on making like some philosophical videos or something. Not that I'm like an expert in philosophy, but it's like just some things I've been thinking about lately. It looked like game dev and, you know, what you should really be doing in life in general, insofar as like, should you like if you work your ass off, like if you work like 60 to 80 hours a week or even more than that, you can make a lot of money and you can be extremely successful, and if you push yourself enough, you can become essentially great, right? Like, you can become like an insane, like successful person that's achieved a lot. But the big downside is you essentially don't get to live your life, right? Like, you're spending all of your time working on building something that's all you get to do. And if you enjoy it, then that's great. You know, that's the way to win in life, is to find a job that you enjoy doing, so you never work a day in your life. That's like the saying, right? But I found that like when I focused hardcore on shipping games, I was just spending like all of my free time just sitting in front of a computer, just like fucking grinding out artwork and grinding out enemies and code and levels and shit. And it wasn't like fulfilling, you know, because like the thing with greatness is it's fleeting. Like even if you're like Michael Jordan, who's like arguably the best, one of the best, if not the best basketball player of all time, he like it's there's no denying that he's great. However, is he going to be great in 200 years? Is he going to be great in 500 years? Is he going to be great in 1,000 years? Like all this shit is like after you die in real life, you can leave some kind of legacy, but it's never going to last forever. You know, like like even some of the Chinese dynasties that lasted like hundreds of years or whatever the hell, people barely even know about them or reference them, and like the only people who really pay attention to that are like historians and people, you know, like the Chinese people themselves. So like you can build something that lasts a long period of time and do it with blood, sweat, and tears, but at some point you're going to die, and like if all you're doing is building an empire for the sake of legacy, the legacy is not going to last as long as you think, right? Like that's one thing I was thinking about, because one of the things that's been like a motivator for me in the past, like the reason why I even wanted to ship indie games, was so I could like kind of stand out and do something that was difficult, and you know eventually turn that into a career. And it did get me like, you know, I got a job as like a graphic designer, and then I got a job as like doing 3D art for a company. That's what I do currently, and that's like pretty, like it's a good job, and I like it and I enjoy it and I do like the work. So it's like I'm at a point where I still want to ship games, but the motivation to ship them isn't as extreme as it was when I was younger. And like this notion of trying to like become great or something, like become great at like shipping games, like making games and, you know, making great games, is like less important to me. And it seems like it's more about like the people you spend time with and the shit you do in life. Like you obviously have to work and make a living and everything, you know, everyone needs to have a job, but the difference between having an insane career where you're working 80 hours a week and a good career where you're working 40 is that you actually can kind of live your life before you die. So it's like, you know, that's just like something that I've been like considering, because like I've, you know, like I've said, I've dumped thousands of hours into game projects, and I can easily do it, and I know I can do it. I've solo developed 5 video games. 4 of them are on Steam. So it's like, how much do you want to grind, you know, like before the end, essentially? You never know when you're going to die either, too, right? Like it's all up in the air. Like you can optimize for longevity, you know, work out, eat well, do all the things you're supposed to do, and that is what I do. But like I could get in a car accident tomorrow and die, and it would be a shame if all I ever did really was focus so much on projects that's all my life was. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's just something I've been thinking about lately, because like I've said, I've dumped thousands of hours into game projects, and even like they weren't necessarily hugely successful or anything. They made like a few $1,000, like not like anything where it's like that can be my job. Maybe the game I'm working on now probably would make more because the quality's much higher. And the intention wasn't to make money with games. Like obviously you want your games to make you money, but the intention was to do something difficult and essentially to be really good at something. Like that's always kind of been like a motivation for me, is like to try to stand out and try to be really good at something. And a lot of people are like this. It's not just me. Like a lot of people can be competitive and shit, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. Just some food for thought, I guess. Like what motivates you in life type of thing. Because like I said, you can achieve greatness at the cost of everything else. Like you can, you know, not hang out with your friends, spend less time with your girlfriend or wife or whatever you have. If you're, you know, if you have a boyfriend or whatever the hell, doesn't matter. Or you can like essentially pursue lofty goals, but you know, pursuing lofty goals has a cost. So it's like, and also if the point is legacy, Legacy does not last like over time. Legacy lasts like maybe sometime after you die, but not like forever. Like because there are bands that are so popular, or that were so popular, and like musicians and artists and all these things, that only like they're the people who study the craft might know them, but the average person won't know them. Like it's probably hard to imagine, but in the future, like even Michael Jackson, people won't even know who that was. In general, there might be some of his songs played on the radio, but he's going to lose like cultural relevancy as the new replaces the old. So like this notion of doing things for building a lasting empire or making a ton of money before you die or whatever, like that you can do them and it's fine, but nothing lasts forever, and any kind of legacy you build essentially will, you know, wash away with time, because time destroys everything essentially. And I'm not trying to be like nihilistic, like, oh, there's no point or something. That's not the point. The point is you only have so much time before you die, so you might as well make the most of it and do what you actually enjoy, and obviously work a good job because you have to support yourself. But I would say that that's the main takeaway, more so than, oh, everything sucks and there's no point. Like, 'cause that's not it. Like, I don't know. I'm not a nihilist. I don't believe in nihilism. I think to assume that everything's pointless is just kind of like a shitty outlook. Because, like, if everything was pointless, then you would never do anything, and you'd have no reason to live. But you kind of create your own thing in life. Like, right now, what the fuck am I doing? I'm vanquishing with henchmen. No one does that. That's stupid. Why would you do that? It's essentially, like, it's, like, inefficient. It's not optimal. There's no point for it. But it's something that I enjoy, and I'm doing it to do YouTube content. So if I enjoy it, it's not like work, and, you know, I actually have a good time doing it. So that's why I'm doing this. If it was like, I don't do DOA stuff, not because there's not a challenge there. I'm sure there is, but it's more of it just doesn't interest me. So like some people just do that, you know. Like Guild Wars is kind of like that, and life is also kind of like that, where like you kind of just make up your own challenge. Like me arbitrarily deciding to ship indie games because it's hard was quite literally arbitrary. Like there was no real reason I wanted to make games. I always did art as a kid, but it was just kind of like this thing where I was like, you know, like I think that I had like a moment where I like typed in /age in Guild Wars on my main account, and I was like, I have 3,000 hours in this game. What would happen if I put that 3,000 hours into a skill? And then I learned ZBrush, and then I learned Photoshop, and then I learned Illustrator, and now I'm actually like a decent, not like one of the better 3D artists, but I'm decent. I'm like in the top 20% of art skill, I would say. I would say that's fair. I'm not like one of the best for sure, but I'm good. I can do decent shit. I know how to texture, I know how to sculpt, I know how to like render things like fairly well. I like hand paint when I texture. Like I hand paint in like roughness, height map, like the colors and shit, and PBR sometimes. So, oh wait, where is he? Menlo lost. He's coming. But you can essentially do whatever the fuck. Like if you have free time, like if you have time to game, you have time to learn a skill, and that was kind of what like an eye-opening moment for me like years ago. I was like what would it be like if I started shipping games? Like what would that look like? What would happen? And then I tried it, and it was very fucking frustrating. It was very hard. It was very frustrating. You have to learn so much shit. But this could be anything. Like you can take this time and move it anywhere. Like you can go try to become a grandmaster in chess if you want. Like you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right, let's see if we can do this quest in hard mode. We got the Vanquish, so that's big. City's looking pretty gold. You know, just have Napui explorable, and then Sun Jiang, and then Pongmei, and that's the whole city done. This Ellie thinks he's hot shit, but I think there's like a lot going on in life that like people don't want to talk about. Like no one wants to talk about death, right? That's an inevitable thing. Everyone's going to die, and I'm not trying to like make you feel bad or something, but it's like if you remember that from time to time, it kind of changes the way you act and what you do. And you know, you might spend a lot of time doing something, but if you remembered that you only have so much time, you might change what you're doing to something that's more meaningful in your life, you know? So yeah. Probably weren't expecting this shit from this dumbass Vanquish thing, but there you go. Some stuff to think about, I guess, or don't. It's up to you. Doesn't matter. You don't have to. Another thing I think about is why people play video games. Because I am a person who has shipped a few video games, so this is something I do think about from time to time. I think the reason varies, obviously, because there's different types of gamers. Like, there's like 4 archetypes of gamers. There's like the ones that are social gamers. There's like the achievement-based gamers. There's like the fun-based gamers where they're just after like an experience. And then there's the 4th type that I can't remember off the top of my head because I have not studied that particular thing in depth. But there are 4 types, if I recall correctly. So the reason varies. But overall, I would say... I think this is accurate. I think people game because they want fulfillment in some way. There's something they're not getting out of life, so they seek it in gaming. And that's not necessarily a bad or negative thing, but I think that's the overall thing. Like, I usually would play a game for a challenge, and if that didn't challenge me, I was bored with it and I didn't want to play it. And as weird as this sounds, like Doom Eternal on Nightmare mode or whatever the hell... while it's a decent game and it's kind of fun, and I guess it is in a way kind of challenging, it's like, I don't know, like I lost interest in it. So like it's not even enough to have a challenge, like it also has to be the right type of challenge. Like I think I'm like 60% through Doom Eternal on Nightmare. I'm not doing the permadeath thing because that's just like tedious and dumb. I mean, I guess that would be a true ultimate challenge, but you'd have to play it safe, and it just would kind of kill the fun aspect. I like to take risks when I play games, so I like being rewarded for risks, not punished for them. So permadeath, to me, is just boring as fuck. But, I mean, some people like that, and it's like bragging rights. But honestly, I think it's just a time sink. But I think the right type of challenge can draw me to a game. Like, right now, I'm kind of losing interest in Henchmen vanquishing because it's getting easier. So it's like... I'm in this like perpetual cycle of trying to find a satisfying challenge, and that's kind of like a thing. I feel like the Kurzik and Jade areas won't be hard because the henchmen are quite good. Both of them have access to prot henchmen, and there's also like you have Sin on one side and Argo on the other, so you have access to a fire henchy on both, plus a prot monk. Like, just that alone should make it easy. So, we'll see. But I have a feeling it will. Maybe I'll drop Maelstrom to make it harder. I don't know. It's just like I'm balancing it as I'm going. It's very strange. But yeah, thanks for checking this video out, I guess. See you in another one. I kind of took it in a different direction for no reason, randomly. We'll see where that goes. If people enjoyed that or not. And if not, I'll just stick with the gameplay commentary. It's whatever. But I feel like, I don't know. I get kind of bored of just talking about the same things over and over again. Because repetition is like the death of creativity. I don't know if that's a saying. I don't know if I just made that up. I'm not taking credit for it. I'm sure someone said something like this before. But I think that's true. Like, even right now, I'm kind of tired of looking at this build. Like, I might change it a bit. I might try running different things just to mix it up. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you in another video.